Tips to getting 5 wins in a row for solo queuers, and these tips can also be used for grouped players. Also, this is going to be specifically for the DPS role, although you can use these tips for whatever role you are playing. For example, one major tip is know what all the heroes in the DPS and tank role do. This can easily be changed to the support and tank role for support players. Side note, don't be surprised if you only go up 1 division for winning 5 games in a row. Okay, so your first major tip was know what all the heroes in the DPS and tank role do. You want to know what all the heroes do as you want to know how to play versus each hero, and in Overwatch, counters are a thing. Meaning versus a Reinhardt tank, you want to space and not be in line with the wall, as he will likely pin you if you're in line with the wall, or if you're too close he will be able to damage you, and as a DPS this is going to be a out trade. For the counterpart, let's say we have an enemy Pharah DPS, you want to play a hit scan DPS like Ashe or Soldier. So one of the maps in the 5 win streak was New Junk City, and the enemy went D.Va tank. As you can see, we are a soldier and we grabbed the D.Va's attention. Here, as soon as the D.Va dives us, we want to instantly run towards cover. This causes a distraction for the enemy tank, and small things like this help in the long run, as that split-second distraction can cause my backline to push up or get to elimination or grab space. Next tip is to have a big pool to choose from. This means being very familiar with the heroes you are playing and being confident on the hero when in teamfights or when making a play. To add to this, having a big pool allows you to counter hero for hero, meaning if the enemy picks Reaper, you can also pick Reaper. Likewise, this is the same for the support and tank role. I'd recommend having at least a pool of 8 heroes, the more the better, but obviously you'd want to be really good with the pool that you have chosen, as there is no point of having a pool of 9 where you are not able to make plays or provide an impact in teamfights for the 9th hero you have chosen. So providing an impact on teamfights or making plays or generally just not comfortable playing the hero, these things will end up making the difference between losing and winning games that are super close. Next up is knowing how to play when your tank dies. So here, as you can see, our tank dives in solo and just dies. Well played. In this situation, we still have 4 alive. And as DPS, you want to play behind cover and stick with the rest of your team while trying to do damage to the enemy DPS and supports. This allows you to still put pressure on the point and gives your tank time to come back to the fight. Finally, our tank comes back from respawn and we can play more aggro and look to push in. Moving on, knowing how to play versus your counters is a very good tip. So Genji is good versus Ashe. In this scenario, we're playing Ashe and I instantly shotgun space as I don't want him to get easy shuriken autos off, or I don't want him to dash behind me. This makes the difference in the 1v1 and I end up killing him because I am aware of these things, making confident plays and making teamfight plays. So as you can see, I am Ashe and I am on a flank. With Ashe, you don't really flank often, but you can flank. And someone who flanks on Ashe generally means they are really confident playing them. So as you can see, I make this play and I'm able to get 2 picks, which again helps with winning the game.